Jannat, Once Upon a Time, Murder 2. इसमें भी there's this entitlement of being a naughty person.
Naughty, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the way she talks.
There's something of my face, people write
No,
roles like
that's
that.
not true.
Yeah.
We've seen your face way too many times and really closely.
I'm just a good actor. I'm not naughty at all. I'm the most innocent
Yeah.
person, and it's just that I get to play these very not so innocent, brash, arrogant, foul mouth. जब आप एक फिल्म की चॉइस आप ऑडियंस के सामने पेश करते हैं और वो फिल्म नहीं चलती है, it definitely it's shattering.
देख, एक काम कर, मिर्जापुर दे दे.
How do you judge a success? I jokingly said memes.
मेरा नाम प्रेरणा है and I'm from Mirchi Plus and I do an evening show in Mumbai between 5 and 9. We are with the star cast of, not the entire star cast, I wish everybody was here and it would be bigger chitter chatter because of course there's Vijay Raj sir and Nasruddin Shah and everybody. But for now, can we just please take the moment and introduce करें उन सबको जिनको आप पहले से जानते हैं. Emraan Hashmi, Mihir Desai, Shriya Saran, Mahima, Rajeev Khandelwal. Thank you so much. Can you please clap wherever you are? This is the part-time cast of the full-time Showtime. So ये जो शो है, जो इंटरव्यू है, this is going to be aired in 63 states in the entire country. जितना हिंदी में बात कर सकते हो उतना बेस्ट. सबसे पहला सवाल आप सबके लिए, इमरान सर के लिए नहीं है कि इमरान सर के किस गाने पे आपके सबसे बेस्ट मेमोरीज हैं, चाहे वो मेकआउट के हों, चाहे वो ब्रेकअप के हों.
आशिक बनाया आपने.
It's a बारिश वाला
But because that was the first trend setting
That's a
song.
good makeout song. I'm also guilty as charged. I have also made out of that song.
Yeah.
quite a
Also,
bit.
it was like first one of the trend making songs. You know, मतलब आपको सबको आज तक याद है.
Can I
पता है कि
also
वो
answer
गाना.
one more song?
Yeah, आशिक
I think
बनाया.
Bheege Hoont is fine.
Bheege Hoont was
Bheege
also
Hoont, yeah, Bheege Hoont was my favorite.
Brilliant.
इसकी पूरी playlist है.
There's so many. I need a minute to think. You can.
Bheege Hoont.
No, I have so many
Bola
things.
mein, bola mein.
वो
No, not Pilu.
Yeah, Pino actually it's got that vibe.
It's got a sweetie vibe. It's not the makeout. It's like thinking about your lover कहीं पर दूर बैठ कर.
तने सी रात है मुझे तुमसे प्यार.
Yeah,
That's
from,
my
yeah,
favorite
that's from
track
Azhar, yeah.
of his.
No, I have two stories.
हाँ जी.
One is when I used to go meet my girlfriend, who's now my wife. Late nights, I would drive, खिड़की नीचे करके गैंगस्टर के गाने सुनते या तमल्ली मला उसको सुनते उससे drive and go meet her. And the first date was actually gangster.
Oh.
Yeah, first date was gangster. I never thought I would be sitting here with him,
How sweet.
making a show with
A
him.
small contribution in your relationship.
100%,
now, marriage.
100%.
It's a small contribution. I think
It's a
it's
lot.
probably the reason for a lot of
बोला
marriages.
गर्लफ्रेंड थी भी शादी हो गई तो obviously
But
बहुत बड़ा.
but
हम
that-
कल ही बात
but
कर
now that
रहे
you're saying
थे.
it's gangster, I'm
Breakup
sure
हुआ.
both of you all hated me in the
सर
film.
के
because
गाने.
I was
No, no, no,
very
प्यार
good.
हुआ.
सर
सर
के
के
गाने.
गाने.
Shriya, any song for you?
Bheege Hoont.
Bheege Hoont.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
Cool.
remember listening to it in Bangalore. The memories of it. Yeah.
Geography also is attached to it, which is
Yeah.
nice. Always.
Music takes
it
us
just
back too.
transports you to. Right. Imran sir, there's so much content इस समय पर OTT पे या फिल्मों में थोड़ा सा confusing हो जाता है audience के लिए. आपके लिए what exactly is the decision making process? Is it intuition? Is it the audience's pulse? Is it something जो आपने नहीं किया है पहले? And that's why you want to do it? What exactly is your, because there's dearth of मतलब मैं क्या choose करूँ क्या नहीं. It's yeah.
I think थोड़ा बहुत हर चीज़ का है. I think eventually एक बहुत ही बेसिक चीज़ होती है किसी एक्टर के लिए, अगर वो मटेरियल इंटरेस्टिंग हो, वो कहानी अच्छी हो और ऐसी कहानी हो जो आपने पहले एक्सप्लोर नहीं की हो. What happens after आपने इतने साल काम किया है वो थोड़ा सा कंटेन हो जाता है क्योंकि आपको रिपीट नहीं करना है. एंड हमारी इंडस्ट्री की फितरत है कि कहीं वो उस चीज़ को अलग अलग वेरिएशंस में करना चाहते हैं कि अगर सक्सेसफुल हो तो दे लाइक टू रिपीट इट. तो अगर नॉवल आइडिया हो तो डेफिनेटली वो एक बहुत बड़ा बोनस होता है. एंड ऑफ कोर्स किरदार जो जैसे शो टाइम में है प्रोड्यूसर का, इस तरह का कैरेक्टर मैंने कभी प्ले नहीं किया था. आई थिंक OTT और सिनेमा का आई थिंक जो प्रोसेस है वो एक एक्टर के लिए सेम होता है. आई थिंक मेरी जो एक ग्रीड होती है जहाँ तक के सीरीज़ का होता है, यू गेट अ थोड़ा और स्पेस मिलता है आपको उस आर्क को प्ले करने का. जैसे 7 एपिसोड्स हों, थिएट्रिकल देखें तो 1-2 घंटे की फिल्म, 2.5 घंटे की फिल्म होगी, लेकिन यहाँ पे यू गेट अ लिटिल मोर स्पेस्ड आउट मटेरियल. डिटेल में आप उस कैरेक्टर को स्केच कर सकते हैं एंड एक इम्पैक्ट भी है. लेकिन दोनों एक्सपीरियंस, जैसे कुछ सिनेमा एक्टर्स, थिएट्रिकल एक्टर्स कहते हैं कि हम तो सिर्फ थिएट्रिकल फिल्में ही करेंगे, OTT की नहीं करना चाहते हैं. तो ईच टू देयर ओन, बट आई फील एज एन एक्टर जितना आप एक्सप्लोर करें यू कैन होन योर क्राफ्ट एंड गेट बेटर. सो आई एम ओपन टू एवरीथिंग, जस्ट वांट टू से गुड स्टोरीज, दैट्स ऑल.
I just feel कि there are so many films of yours जो शायद इतनी famous नहीं हो, जैसे जन्नत, Murder, the Shanghai.
Shanghai.
I have loved you in
Shanghai,
Shanghai.
घन चक्कर,
घन
yeah,
चक्कर,
yeah.
एक थी डाइन, etc. तो क्या तभी थोड़ा सा लगता है, damn it, you know,
It is.
didn't work.
No,
Why didn't it work?
Of course. There's no way of, you can't predict why. बहुत सारे permutations, combinations होते हैं. कुछ फिल्में होती हैं जो आपको लगता है कि there will be these ginormous successes और आप you put everything into it और ये आपकी personal choice होती है. लेकिन audience की चाह या choice कुछ और ही होती है. आप उसको quantify नहीं कर सकते. You can't sit down and mull over it क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीज़ें हो सकती हैं. The film releasing is not just about the film, वो environment, audience का taste, how they see you at that point of time, इन सारी चीज़ों पे निर्भर है. But it always hurts जब आप एक फिल्म की चॉइस आप ऑडियंस के सामने पेश करते हैं और वो फिल्म नहीं चलती है. इट डेफिनेटली इट्स शैटरिंग. बट देन यू हैव टू मूव ऑन. और ये जो फिल्म है शांघाई, जब मैंने साइन की थी, आई केम आफ्टर बैक टू बैक हिट्स और इट वाज पीपल आर सेइंग इट्स सुसाइडल टू प्ले अ कैरेक्टर दैट्स नॉट अ हीरोज कैरेक्टर. आई हैड टू पुट ऑन 10 kilos, look that certain way, but I felt मुझे एक दिबाकर बैनर्जी की फिल्म का हिस्सा बनना था and I wanted to play it because it kind of adds to my resume.
Yeah.
Other actors probably won't think that way. They only want to play the star. But again, each to their own.
Right. There's too much to ask, but a few questions here and there because the trailer is very very dynamic. मतलब बहुत hectic है, बहुत सारी चीजें चल रही हैं. ऐसा लगता है कि अच्छा हाँ मतलब ये 2 मिनट में it's impossible, which is why I'm glad that it's not a film but it's a series. राजीव खंडेलवाल, आप इस इंडस्ट्री में अदरवाइज हमारे सपनों में काफ़ी बार रह चुके हैं एंड कंसिस्टेंटली क्या आपको ऐसा लगता है कि कुछ एक्सरसाइजेज इंपॉर्टेंट हैं जस्ट इन ऑर्डर टू फिक्स योर सेल्फ एंड योर आर्ट एंड योर टैलेंट, और डू यू थिंक इट्स जस्ट ठीक है आई द डायरेक्टर्स वर्ड एंड मी एंड दैट्स इट एंड आई जस्ट लेट गो? क्या आप अपने आप को कंसिस्टेंटली प्रिपेयर करते रहते हैं? नहीं.
No, I don't do any of these things. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि मेरे पास 2 महीने खाली हैं तो बैठ के मैं कुछ क्लासेस कर रहा हूँ. मैं भी अपनी शक्ल देख रहा होता हूँ और मैं कहता हूँ आज कौन सा फेस पैक लगाया जाए, आज क्या खाया जाए. मे बी there is nothing else and nothing beyond. I am a completely director's actor. Whatever, and Mihir will say this and maybe he will not say this कि नहीं ये तो खुद ही करते थे, लेकिन कितनी बार मतलब it's been majority of the scenes में कि यार मिहिर ऐसा होता है क्या, इन लोगों ने रिसर्च कर रखी थी. So and they would let me, सर एक काम करो उसको और आगे बढ़ाओ ना, ऐसा करेंगे वैसा करेंगे. तो एंड दे वुड बी वेरी सपोर्टिव. सो मिहिर, अर्चित, आई थिंक दीज गाइज जो भी इस खासकर ये कैरेक्टर, बिकॉज दिस इज समथिंग जो मेरे बियॉन्ड था, मेरी इमेजिनेशन के बियॉन्ड था. मैंने कभी किसी को देखा भी नहीं ऐसा. तो मेरे पास में कोई प्रोटोटाइप भी नहीं था कि यार ये ऐसे होते होंगे. जो कहानियाँ सुनी है, जो आपने सुनी होंगी वही मैंने सुनी है. उन्हीं को एग्जीक्यूट करके थोड़ा बिलीवेबल बनाना और उसको ओवर द टॉप नहीं लेके जाना, आई थिंक अ लॉट ऑफ credit goes to the directors, and for me I would say I'm completely a director's actor. There is nothing that I do at home except I just think कि आज कौन से टिकट्स कहाँ के मिल रहे हैं, अच्छा यहाँ पे बिजनेस क्लास की सेल लगी, ले ले यार, यहाँ नहीं जाना अपने को. तो that's all me and my wife we keep doing. There's nothing else that I do to hone my skills as an actor.
Yeah. Do you think that's a bit of a regret or
No
you're okay
regret.
with it?
No regret. I just keep counting the number of countries and number of things that we have done together. So that's like a bigger high than probably saying कि यार मैंने 6 महीने वहाँ घूम रहा था तो वो प्रोजेक्ट हाथ से निकल गया. नहीं, ऐसा कोई दुख नहीं होता मुझे.
लोग कहते हैं कि एक्टर्स काफ़ी सेल्फ कंज्यूम्ड होते हैं. आपका जो किरदार है वो काफ़ी सेल्फ कंज्यूम्ड है. डू यू थिंक यू आर एज सेल्फ कंज्यूम्ड एज?
मैं चाहे कितना भी मना कर लूँ, आई थिंक आई एम अ नार्सिसिस्ट बाय द एंड ऑफ इट. बिकॉज व्हाई आई एम सेइंग दिस इज बिकॉज मैं कितना भी बिलीव करूँ कि मैं नहीं हूँ, माय वाइफ कीप टेलिंग मी व्हाट हैपेंस टू यू, टॉकिंग टू योरसेल्फ, एंड खड़ा है वहाँ पे अपने आप ही, एंड सडनली यू आर लाइक दिस एंड नेक्स्ट मोमेंट यू आर लाइक दिस. एंड आई हैव एनालाइज्ड दैट because you realize that कि I mean I was wrong, but then you realize that आप तो इतने खोए हुए अपने thoughts में, यार कल का सीन है, वहाँ पे बुलाया था मुझे, कल 12 घंटे ले लिए थे मुझसे, अभी कल वापस मांग रहे हैं 15 घंटे. and you're thinking all of maybe many other things, or you're consumed with the character that you're going to play. How will I approach that scene? Or you actually get transported into that world while you're sitting alone because I think you're an actor, and then suddenly somebody says कि यार वो वो LV का बैग लेना है, the switch or some, I'm not sorry, my wife is not like LV Shilvi. The point is that she would talk something very very mundane, मतलब mundane, आप कुछ भी बेकार बात कर लेगी वो. नहीं यार मतलब बैग है, मैंने कहा ना वो LV नहीं है, सुनेगी तो मुझे मार डालेगी. But anyway, my point is yeah, so she would do just ask me about anything and then you go off your handle and then you realize that you were consumed. So as an actor you are probably, you end up being a little bit narcissist.
Yeah. No, I mean I'm happy and glad that we are in this age जहाँ पे सारे एक्टर्स जितने प्रोफेशनल उतने ऑनेस्ट भी हैं, अबाउट अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, क्योंकि आप समझते हैं यू डोंट वांट चीट ऑफ द ऑडियंस ऑफ एनीथिंग. महिमा, माय क्वेश्चन टू यू इज दैट काफ़ी लड़कपन से you've been acting
लड़कपन
and
से।
लड़कपन, ये जो nepotism है ना, ये जो शब्द जो हमारे जीवन में तो कुछ 4-5 साल पहले कंगना जी ने लाया था, ये शब्द मुझे लगता है स्पेसिफिकली काफ़ी कन्वीनियंट तरीके से हम अप्लाई करते हैं। नेपोटिज्म कन्वीनियंटली आलिया भट्ट के साथ नहीं जुड़ता है और कन्वीनियंटली किसी और के साथ जुड़ जाता है। What would you like to say about that, and what would you like to say about your character in Showtime as well?
To answer the first part of your question, it's not something which exists a couple of years ago. It's a universal phenomenon.
It's been there forever.
It's just come to us with
Yeah, it's-
awareness in
Yeah, but I feel that it's something which not only exists in particularly which is been most targeted, that is the entertainment industry. It exists more so ever in businesses or other aspects. And what Sir said in one of his interviews, Emraan Sir, I fully agree that I know what you're trying to say. Probably nepotism, a word, is moreover so joined with an outsider, so it shouldn't come across as an excuse कि अच्छा चलो हमें वैसे ही कम मौके मिलने वाले हैं तो हम कोशिश ही ना करें। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती। At the same time, I feel probably somebody who comes from a privileged background or somebody who's born in a certain family, it's not fair to target them because they are in the limelight for probably the right or the wrong reasons. Sure. But we see that newcomers or outsiders are getting the chances that they are getting. It is very, very difficult, but it's not impossible. And I think there is no substitute to hard work. But I mean, we do see exceptions. We do see that the industry has changed. As far as both these aspects coexist, it's a fair and thanks to all the filmmakers, Mahesh Manjrekar in my first film, Abhishek Sinha in Tumse Na Ho Payega, Mihir, Archit, Karan sir, they believed in me. To answer the second part of your question, my character, Mahika Nandi, she is a film critic and she reviews films, and she's an aspiring filmmaker. But she's slightly stubborn as far as her opinions are concerned. So probably her partner, played by Vishal Vashish, there is a certain section of films that he likes. So there's always a debate. There's always like, you like commercial films, but I like classic films. But filmmaking is something that she aspires to do for a living. But for now, I think she's somebody who is just another girl in Bombay, and somebody who you will see her life changing for the whatever happens in the show.
Shriya, you are a person who is very self-critical. और ये critiques की अगर बात करें तो आप कितना critiques को ध्यान देती हैं? You're like, listen, I'm not going to read this only because this is going to like affect my day with Radha, with other things that I do.
I don't read any of the comments on Instagram.
Nothing?
I just don't. No, I don't.
What?
Yeah.
That's why no one is liking my comment, because I have been writing fantastic things about you. So you're actually missing out on the good things also. But no, over to you.
I don't read them. It's just I feel there are a lot of good people and then there are bad people as well. And bad people are not bad people because they're bad. It's just they're just having a bad day. And I like to just spread positive energy and be and I don't want to take their negative.
Yeah.
What's the point? Like, I can meet you and
feel good
see
about
your
life.
Happy face. I'd rather do that than go on Instagram
Mommy,
and see
we're
some
watching this
silly-
interview. I've arrived. Thank you very much. Shriya Saran likes my face and she likes my smile. But no, talking about Showtime, if you wanted to share कुछ भी जो आप कहना चाहती हैं जो आप तक शायद नहीं कहा है, and the audience needs to know because they should not miss something like this.
Well, what happens as an actress is that every interview that I have done, they ask me, oh, so how do you manage a child and work? And a lot of times the women asking me that question, and I get really like, why would you do that? I feel what's really needed is women support another co-worker, because we forget to do that, and we need more women behind the camera than in front. I think that'll change the narrative completely. And I love the fact that I'm part of this change, because somewhere I started working when Radha was really young, and I went to work when she was 7 or 8 months old, and I thought that people will be, oh my God, you have a daughter, how are we going to manage it? But no, people were super helpful, super supportive, and my family super supportive, and people I work with, my directors, everyone I work with, they're super supportive. So things are changing, and this film somewhere, it's like this character didn't know that she could even work after being married.
Right.
And when I read the script, I was talking to Mihir and Archit, and I'm like, yeah, but it's changed now. And then we started talking about how women just stopped getting work, and the stories we spoke about and actresses we spoke about. And I was like, shit, we really need to tell a story, because people really need to know that it is really hard to get back to work after. And I don't think that should be even a reason for someone not to go back to work, or if that's what you love, then you should get back to work.
Thank you for that answer. Mihir, थक गए आप मिर्जापुर के आंसर्स देते देते या फिर you're like, you know, कब आ रहा है, किधर है? Now people are not even like looking at like face value. देख, एक काम कर मिर्जापुर दे दे. It's like, how do you deal with?
No, I love it.
I love it.
I love it. I love it. I mean, when a show gets so much love, something that you worked on, Guru and I, Puneet as well, it's just so exciting that people really like the show, and that talks about it. You know, yesterday someone was asking, how do you judge a success? I jokingly said memes, but this
It's the truth.
Yeah, but this truly means like still people are asking for it. It's a lot of I love it.
Yeah. ये जो पूरा का पूरा ensemble है, उसमें से सबसे आसान एक्टर, सबसे मुश्किल एक्टर.
सबसे आसान, सबसे मुश्किल.
You should ask this question when we're not around.
नहीं, you shut your
मजा
ears.
तो इसी का ना, अभी जवाब देगा तो मजा है.
सबसे मुश्किल एक्टर मैं हूँ क्योंकि डायरेक्टर भी एक्टिंग ही करते हैं.
Why you thinking it's
ये
you?
सब डिप्लोमेसी नहीं
Why do you
चलेगी.
think it's you?
मैंने
See,
बहुत
actually,
diplomatic
Don
answer
was
दे
the
दिया.
me.
I think
no one
mine too, you
pointed
should
you.
cut it out also. My answer was too diplomatic.
सबसे
It's
आसान
like you're not
नसीर साहब,
allowed
no one
to
will
give.
feel bad.
Say ना.
सबसे आसान नसीर
सबसे
साहब.
मुश्किल.
I thought कि मुश्किल होंगे. I thought मुश्किल होंगे actually.
हाँ? नसीर साहब.
He's a stickler for, I think, discipline.
Yeah.
If there's something wrong, there'll be an outburst. But I think that's his process. But that's it. I don't think he's difficult.
He's too much fun. He's too much fun.
आसान तो बाकी हम सब बहुत आसान है.
सारे
नहीं
आसान
बोलेगा
हैं.
तो अभी क्या
जवाब ही
बोलेगा?
नहीं दिया.
नहीं,
मुश्किल.
Mahima.
No.
Mahima सबसे
अच्छा
मुश्किल.
मुश्किल हाँ.
Nice sir. So ये
सबसे
will become a
मुश्किल.
highlight. Please, आप जवाब दे दो.
मैं सोच रहा हूँ कौन
Just
कौन
put
ये-
You're nice
putting it
people
there.
here.
Yeah.
It's all nice
Yeah.
people.
You can talk about the people who are not here. अगर
That's what I was
आपको-
thinking.
yeah?
I was thinking, you know, in the
Actually,
marriage-
Archit is the most difficult person. Because he used to never
Emraan
come on
sir said
set.
it
We used
already.
to wait for him. He used to turn up at noon. I used to be there ready at 8 o'clock. But Archit used to come at 12
वो
o'clock.
मेरे पास में आंसर है. वो जो था.
Vanity Man वाला. हाँ, वही.
Listen, now we need to know this Vanity Man
Yeah,
story.
you have to see it.
अच्छा,
You
ठीक है,
have
okay.
to see Vanity
watch.
Van stories.
It is epic.
We'll watch. We'll watch.
There's so much happens on in a vanity van on a film
And
set.
Bechara Prithvi is always stuck in Vanity Man.
All the gossip actually comes from the Vanity Man.
What happens in Vanity Van stays in?
Vanity Man.
Does it?
Sometimes not.
Sometimes not.
Sometimes
I
you're
don't think it ever says.
Sometimes you get the
You know,
Sometimes you get
actors are thinking nothing is coming out. Every shit that happens on a set comes out. It's just like unbelievable. I don't know where, how. It's just everywhere. They're like
Chinese
earphones.
whispers.
No, the earphones and cameras. I think something. I don't know how it comes out.
Yeah. I have one last question that I want to ask Emraan sir. Jannat, Once Upon a Time, Murder 2. It's maybe there's this entitlement of being a naughty
Yeah,
person.
naughty, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the way she talks.
There's something on my face, people write
No,
roles.
that's not true.
Yeah.
We've seen your
Yeah,
face way
yeah.
too many times and really closely.
I can bring out the innocence also, but people like to remember the naughty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You think that's the naughtiness is जो बचपन से है, जवानी में आया.
I want to be friends with you.
You're friends with me already.
Yeah.
या फिर it's something that you are not, but you have to act, so it's easier.
I'm just a good actor. I'm not naughty at all. I'm the most innocent
Yeah.
person, and it's just that I get to play these very not so innocent, brash, arrogant, foul-mouthed. Foul-mouthed sometimes when the camera's off. You'll never get me abusing on camera. But I think, yes, somewhere, yes, there's always a bit of you in characters that you play. You can't run away from that. But I think Raghu, for one, is probably more distant than from me as a personality, because yes, I think जहाँ पे एक similarity खत्म होती है वो है ambition and passion for films. But Raghu sees people as commodities and he can step over anyone and everyone to get forward. I don't think that sits well with me. And extremely naughty.
Extremely naughty.
Yeah, a little bit of that, yes.
While Emraan Hashmi looks into my eyes and tells me he's extremely naughty, we will cut this here. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Thank
Really.
you.